Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Punch House, the online show where humans take to the internet to do what they do best, argue with each other over trivial nonsense. And here comes the only person with the machismo to bring you this madness, your host, Brieana Woodward.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Punch House with me, your host, Brieana. And this week's special guest is Allie Genereux, Josh Adams, and Bob McClure. Hell yeah. What's up, guys? This week, we are going to find the top bare-knuckle brawlers in the category of dolls. That's right. We got dolls of all kinds. Are you guys ready to fight this bitch out?
I'm ready to win this, if that's what we're talking about. I'm ready to win this.
A little bit spicy.
Oh boy. All right. We got some spicy ass shit already.
Spicy.
All right, so I'll go first. I'll kick it off. My choice is Betty Spaghetti. Cause, you know, I don't know. I always wanted one as a kid. I was never given one. I just wanted to chew on her head real bad. She just looked really chewable. So for that reason, I'm like, this bitch got dexterity. So I gave her attack a 5. She'll be fucking whipping shit around. She's got hella fast elastic movements. With that being said, though, I give her strength. Probably I'll give it a 3. You know, she is named after pasta. So, I don't imagine her being very strong, but she can keep going. Defense, though, I'm going to give her defense a solid 4 because, like I said, she's extremely bendable. She's malleable. You'll go to hit her, and she's like, yeet, you can't hit this. And lastly, I'll give her stamina, probably a 1. I don't think she'll last very long because, again, made out of pasta. She gets taken down by 3-year-olds who just want to tease. So, I don't know. But Betty Spaghetti is who I'm going to go with. Let's kick it to Allie. What's your pick?
All right, my pick right now. I know you want to jibba jabba, but I got to go with my girl, Wheelchair Barbie. I think she's got the long game, you know? All right, okay, for Wheelchair Barbie, her attack, not that strong. She's not very strong. I gave her a 2. She's just a solid 2, all right? But for strength, you have to be strong to be living in a wheelchair, all right? She is a strong, powerful woman, okay?
I will say that literally the strongest guy I know is in a wheelchair. Paralympian level, yeah.
Thank you for arguing with me. I appreciate it. So I gave her a fucking 5. She's a strong, independent woman who don't need no man. All right, so I fucking shut my phone off, so I don't know the stats anymore. All right, defense. I gave defense a 3. I know you're like, whoa, that's pretty high, but think about it. You have to hit upper body all times. She's not feeling shit down below, so she's pretty fucking strong down there. You could stab her in the leg. She's still coming at you, all right? It's crazy. So you're going to have to aim high, nothing below the belt.
That's fair.
All right. And then for stamina, I'm going to have to give her a 4 because where the fuck is she running? She's not running anywhere. She has a wheelchair. She also has a ramp, so she can get up. She comes with a ramp. I looked it up. She comes with a ramp. She can go up curbs. She ain't tired. She'll never tire. She'll be fucking
Does this count as using a weapon? I did say no weapons, but she's
Fuck it. She'll pop a wheelie. She'll pop a wheelie.
The doll comes with it. I don't think that counts.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's more of an assistment. That'd be like saying she can't use her wheelchair, which would make things interesting if she had to,
And my pick absolutely doesn't have something that could possibly be construed as that also. That's all I'm saying.
Okay,
But yes.
All right, no ramp. She'll just pop a wheelie, but she will not tire, so she has a solid 4 stamina.
All right.
She does have special moves, but I won't unleash those just yet.
Oh, yeah, we'll talk about special moves later. All right, Josh, go ahead. Give us your pick.
All right. I got to go with what I think is the creepiest doll ever, Raggedy Ann.
Solid.
there's just something about Raggedy Ann. You know, she has this kind of poor, white, trashy kind of vibe about her. Like, I like to think that if she grew up a little bit, that she undoubtedly has a meth addiction. And I feel like that's really going to factor into her stats. That's just me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so right off the bat, like, attack,
that
5. She's
5 for
filthy.
attack?
She throws those fucking hands.
All right.
All right, both, but
You know, her strength.
You're
you
real
know,
strong meth head.
Yeah, is it the meth? Is that where she's getting the 5 from? Is she on meth?
Special
Are we
move.
fighting Raggedy Ann on meth? That's my question.
100%.
Okay.
100%.
is meth a
You think
weapon?
of raggedy, white trash, poor white girl. I think meth every time.
Okay.
Maybe I'm generalizing.
So she is quite plump, so I don't know if she's on meth.
It could be bath salts.
Could be bath salts. That's true.
They
could
sell
be.
them at gas stations. You get bath salts, you get a little Debbie's. You know, it kind of goes hand in hand.
Oh yeah.
Well, that does help with the defense a little bit. You know, she's might be on that hillbilly heroin. She could take a punch. So, you know, I'll give her defense a 3. You know, her strength a 3 also. She's quick to attack. She's vicious, but she does kind of have those pillowy hands. So
Very soft hands.
very soft hands.
Aggressively soft. All right.
Mm.
But back to the meth. Stamina 5. She
All
can
right.
fight you for 3
Stamina,
days straight,
alright.
not sleep. So
I don't know. Could be a meth crash. You never know.
I don't have enough experience, but who knows?
I feel like I'm being attacked right now.
Yeah, I felt very attacked with the white trash aspect. I was like, all right, you know what? I felt seen, but we still got one fight left, so we're going to kick it to Bob. Who's your pick?
All right. I really reached deep into the bank on this one, and I'm gonna go with the most expensive doll I can think of, the real doll. Going with the real doll. Real doll, I think primary advantages are size. It's gonna be bigger than all of these other dolls. Also, a complete lack of shame, which I think, you know, nothing's off limits. There are no holds barred in this one for real doll.
True.
As far as stats go, real doll is supposed to be like a real person. I'm gonna go with an attack of 2.
All right.
I don't know that I would be that great in a fight. I can't imagine real doll is gonna be that great throwing haymakers, right?
Those boobs are in the way.
The
That's
boobs are in the way. I think really the 2 is coming from the smushing power. That's what I'm aiming for on this
Okay.
one.
All right.
vertical.
Strength, I'm going to go with 4. A real doll can take a beating, right? That's what they're built for. They're built out of high test, like space age materials. They're meant to take a bruising, right?
Wouldn't that go for stamina?
Stamina, I have a similar reasoning for.
Okay. Okay.
What is at this point? What is the difference between a real doll and a crash test dummy? Like we could just
A fleshlight,
That's fair.
What are the
Crash test. All right.
and probably warranty, I would imagine,
warranties?
because they come with a warranty, which is something I found out today.
Oh shit.
Defense, again, this is a real person. I know that I'd be scrappier defending myself than I would be on the attack, so I'm going with a 3. Going with a 3 on the defense. And then stamina, again, can go all night long, ready to take a pounding. I'm going to go with a 5 on the stamina.
Damn.
I would agree.
Real doll is there for the long haul. She can go as long as you can go. So that's a 5.
That is a great point. The real doll is made to go as long as you can go. The size aspect, though, I will have you know that I have seen some very large Raggedy Ann dolls. So they can come in any size. It really is kind of like a doll that comes in many sizes.
Here's my thing, though. Here's my thing with the real doll versus the Raggedy Ann. All right? Real doll, since it's like a real person, is going to get in there. There's going to be ripping. There's going to be tearing. Right? That's what they're in there for. Raggedy Ann's getting torn to shreds by real doll.
That's true.
Okay.
Raggedy Ann is made of, Rags. So, Josh, all right, let's do Real Doll versus Raggedy Ann.
All right, it's
Who-
on.
My money's on Real Doll, I think, right now.
I'd have to say Real Doll as well. Unfortunately, Raggedy Ann, she wouldn't last one
Dirty
round.
pillows versus pillow hands. I don't know. There's a lot of pillows going on. But, maybe she's made out of cotton. You could stuff it in the Real Doll's mouth and, like, I don't know,
Yeah.
suffocate her with your
Ann's in a
body.
dress. Raggedy Ann's in a dress. Real Doll, she's in that real skimpy outfit. A
Yeah.
lot of movement, a lot of range
She's
of emotion.
probably covered in lubricant. She's going to be tough to grasp, especially with rag hands.
Think of that.
You know what I mean?
But,
Going to be tough to grasp.
all right, Josh, what do you say?
All true. It does seem like the Real Doll has all the advantages. Now,
Thank you for making my case for me.
no, this is. Now, one thing a lot of people don't understand about Raggedy Ann, and she apparently is susceptible to demonic possession. The actual doll, based off of Annabelle the movie, is in a museum in Connecticut of the macabre or whatever.
Oh,
And
shit.
it is based off a Raggedy Ann doll.
It's true. It is.
Oh,
so-
I read an article the other day.
I
That's a
don't know if that counts as a weapon or not using your fists.
Demonic possession. I don't think that's a weapon. I just think
I
that's
would-
simply an advantage. So I'll allow it. I'll allow demonic possession.
How would a Real Doll handle
But
it?
I mean, if we're gonna say like if it possesses the soul or whatever, real dolls have millions of souls of dead children inside of
Oh,
it. So
okay.
one demon versus millions of dead babies.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a pound of feathers versus
Exactly.
a pound of lead.
Mhm.
One is gonna hurt. They're both the same weight, but one's definitely gonna hurt more just because there's more of them.
I don't know. I feel like a demon would sort of feed off the souls of dead babies just as well. So
As you
you
know,
know,
according
that
to
could help
hell.
boost up her strength.
I mean, I feel like the
Ooh.
demon is feeding off of the Raggedy Ann energy, the Raggedy Angeny, if you will. Like, if it's only possessing Raggedy Ann's, it would be smothering little babies in their cribs to feed off of their souls, right? Or just like creepily
Yeah,
watching their parents.
your thing is made out of dead babies. So like your energy of your doll is feeding his. Like Raggedy Ann is only getting stronger the longer it fights Real Doll. I think I might be Team
Oh.
Raggedy Ann right now.
God damn.
Well, that brings me to a special move.
Oh, God, we're bringing out the special moves.
Bringing up the special moves. I'm going with the slip and scape.
Oh,
There is gonna be stuff leaking out of Real Doll, right? It's gonna be lubricant. It might be other things that are coming out of Real Doll. So when you're getting close to Real Doll, you're gonna lose that traction. You're gonna lose that balance. Real Doll can take off. Real Doll can sweep the legs, right? I mean, how are you grasping Real Doll? How
How
are you getting a hold of it?
absorbent is the rags of Raggedy Ann? When there is a spill, what do you grab to clean it? A rag, sir. She is made out of lubricant absorbing materials.
and she gains weight, so she goes
Yeah.
up a class.
Yo, the more Raggedy Ann fights your ass, but you know what? Let's put a pin in that. That is a really good matchup. Let's see how Wheelchair Barbie would do against Betty Spaghetti. These two have just kind of been, all right. Betty Spaghetti, she can
Correct.
move. Hell, she's nothing but joints, and Wheelchair Barbie has two legs that don't even work. So,
Well, guess what? I just had spaghetti, and it was pretty easy to take down. It was fairly easy. Wheelchair Barbie, she has the sympathy card, all right? She has no pain in her lower extremities. So she, like I said, can go for days, all right? She still has, and she has to lift herself, upper body strength. A lot of haymakers coming at you from Wheelchair Barbie.
that's true.
I also
but
feel like Wheelchair Barbie's upper body strength comes into play with the grabbing of Betty Spaghetti's hair, right? Because that's the whole point of the doll.
Yeah.
that
It's the
was
super
okay.
long
That
hair.
was the point of the doll, and I will say that like her hair, like she pretty much has like a built-in whip. It's not a weapon if it's part of your body, and she's whipping her hair.
Yeah, but
back
one
and
whip
forth.
and she's caught in the wheels, and then it's game over,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
All
Fucking
right.
spinning in those spokes. You're fucked. You're fucked.
Okay, all right. So okay. All right. What if Betty Spaghetti gets her hair chewed off by the teething, children? Because she was just such a chewable doll, you
Eating
guys.
children.
Yeah,
That's a
like her hair was. So she has no hair. So now we're relying on simply her fleshy extremities. Plus, you could put it in a ponytail. That was also the point of the doll. And it's like she can still dodge pretty good. And like her stamina. All right, she has 1 for stamina, and Wheelchair Barbie definitely has 4. Fuck. All right.
Yeah.
You did say. All right. You know what? We'll just. Betty Spaghetti might be benched for right now. That is fine. But Wheelchair Barbie, you said a good, interesting point where she can go for days. Bob's doll, real doll, also can go as long as you can go. So I feel like this is a good matchup too, where it's like the stamina matchup. So let's talk about Wheelchair Barbie and real doll real quick.
Mm-hmm. I think Wheelchair Barbie, she has it because she doesn't need to use her legs. She doesn't. With fucking real doll, you say she goes on forever, but once that cum gets in those joints, they start stiffening up, all right? And it's just over. It's over.
So what happens when Wheelchair Barbie gets tipped over by real doll?
You know what? That's not nice. And that's what
I said no holds are barred.
Okay.
Real doll is out for
Love
blood.
and war, and there's a lot of love in a real doll.
I'm calling out a special move now.
Oh,
Calling out Wheelchair Barbie's special move. It's called Guilt Trip. All right? And who the hell wants to beat up a woman in a wheelchair, all right? That's like
a person with no shame, like a sex doll.
My aunt's in a wheelchair, and she's a real bitch, so,
You know what?
If anybody was going to beat up the handicapped, it would be a person with no shame, much like a real doll.
That is true. That is true. But, there is a soul in there. She is a real doll.
There are millions of souls in me.
She has emotions, and she likes to be held and cared for, okay?
Right.
You just don't listen to her.
That's
You
true.
don't
Real
listen
doll
to her.
doesn't.
I don't know about that. I don't think real doll. I think real doll is like, going through a hoe phase right now. Emotions off the table. I don't know. That's a good matchup. All right, let's talk about Wheelchair Barbie and Raggedy Ann. The rags, the spokes. There's a lot going on.
That's no contest.
Yeah, because
No
Wheelchair
contest.
Barbie would run over Raggedy Ann. Fucking skirt all over that motherfucker.
The thing goes grrrr, pop, pop, tap, tap, tap. Skitty, kid, pop, pop. And the poop, 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 poop.
Again, then she just tips over the wheelchair. She's not gonna get hurt.
She's a pro in her wheelchair. You think she was born in a wheelchair, all right? You don't know her life. She is
Raggedy
prime.
Ann can't just walk out of the way of the wheelchair. Like, how fast is she really going to be in that thing?
I don't
So
know. Those guys can go
say
pretty
she can
quick.
throw haymakers all the time. Like, when does reach come into effect? Like, you got to punch past your legs. If you can't throw with your hips, there's not going to be any power behind those punches. She's a pillow. She can take that shit all fucking day.
Wheelchair Barbie would use Raggedy Ann to polish her spokes. That's what I think.
Damn.
She'd have to touch her first.
She'd have to look at those little legs. I got wheels.
She can at least use her legs. You kick a
Fucking-
bitch in the face.
You better not go downhill, because Wheelchair Barbie's coming at you fast.
What if she
Again,
goes
I gotta
underground?
go with the tearing
She's got the
on
high
this one.
ground.
If-
I gotta go. I feel like
If Wheelchair Barbie gets a hold of Raggedy Ann, game over. Torn
It
to
is.
shreds.
Mm-hmm.
she's made out of rags, and Wheelchair Barbie has the upper body strength. Like, dog, I know. Like, they've adapted. We might not be able to punch past our legs in the sitting position,
Yeah.
or at least I don't know. Like, I can't be weird, right? But like, she was born this way. All right.
How hard could it possibly be to get to somebody in a wheelchair's blind side?
That's a
She's
great point.
very skilled. She's
That's
That's a-
skill. That's where the
You just
skill is.
walk
I
around
don't
them, and then
know.
you would
He
like
does-
hold
he
the thing
does.
and push them down a hill.
Then what are you gonna do? Then what are you gonna do?
then she's getting away from you. You can't
No,
beat
you
someone
let
up if
gravity
they're
do
speeding
the
down a
work,
hill.
man.
Yeah, exactly.
Gravity's
Oh.
doing the heavy lifting in that
Oh,
situation.
you're gonna try to push me down a hill? There's freaking brakes on that shit. You don't think they have brakes
Yeah,
on
but then
wheels?
you're gonna go flying. You don't have
Yeah,
it. You're gonna
exactly.
go.
You think
Yeah.
he's gonna let Raggedy Ann push her down all the way down the hill and be like, now it's time to pull the
How-
brake? Maybe it's
well, yeah. You
far.
got me there. You got me there.
Yeah, she's got fucking e-brake all day. Like she'll straight up just fucking be like spinning on one wheel and shit.
Yeah, but if she e-brakes, then that gives Raggedy Ann time to like go away and
Go away, yeah,
strategize.
move around.
You know what I
Turn
mean?
the e-brake off as soon as she put it on.
I've never met a woman who knows how to use an e-brake.
That well.
Excuse you, sir. I know how to use an e-brake. Okay, I don't know. I'm on wheelchair Barbie side right now because it's.
I am just leaning Raggedy Ann on this one.
Raggedy Ann is trash. I'm telling you.
I mean, I don't
I
disagree
said that
with
from the
you, but,
get-go.
like, I don't disagree with you, but like on that one, man, I am just leaning Raggedy Ann.
Just
But when if it's a brawl, right? Like you have Betty
Yeah.
Spaghetti, she's in there, she's weaving around, she's really not doing much. All right, you know what? It's fine. She just wants to be included, you guys. But if you got Real Doll, Raggedy Ann, and Wheelchair Barbie in a bare knuckle brawl, it's like, yo, Raggedy Ann, like. I feel like Real Doll is definitely going to kick the shit out of Raggedy Ann, but I think Wheelchair Barbie has Raggedy Ann, but Wheelchair Barbie and Real Doll, like, they're all so evenly matched, you guys. Like,
It's a tough one. I would
It's a
love
hard
to see
one, yeah.
in a three-way, who has the advantage here?
Well, having the most experience in a three-way,
Yeah,
I would
in a
have to say
three-way.
Real Doll.
I mean,
Yeah.
if it's
Shit. Oh,
if it's just an all-out brawl, you think Andy's not jumping in?
You can't
Oh,
friends in
no,
No.
you can't call for backup.
Ken and
Well, you
his
changed it to an
wheelchair.
all-out brawl. I mean,
Wheelchair.
what the fuck's
Between
going
the
on?
fighters, between the rostered fighters. This is an all-out brawl between the four of us. You know, Betty Spaghetti, has her
is
merits.
eliminated. There's no chance. Betty Spaghetti doesn't beat any of the fighters. Like
Stop
that's
it.
we're
First of
done
all-
with that.
Yeah. Sorry.
Raggedy Ann has the age and experience to let Wheelchair Barbie and the Real Doll fight it out and then pick off the winner. So
I don't think so. I don't
I
think
mean,
so.
I don't see intelligence on my list of stats. I don't see that.
Mm-mm.
I don't think that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Boom.
Also, remember there's wheelchair basketball, and I hear that's pretty fucking intense.
Yeah.
And
I've been
Yeah.
thinking wheelchair basketball the whole time, and really, that's what's keeping me on the wheelchair thing. Like, they don't fuck around. Like, they be, like, using the brakes in creative ways. Like, they're doing shit. Like, they all got, like, those dope fingerless gloves. Like, it's fucking, like, their battle armor.
and they don't need people helping them back into their wheelchairs. They just hop right back in that shit.
Yeah, they fall over, they get right back up. Every turtle can right itself eventually, and, like, I don't know if it's fair to
No.
call her a turtle, but...
Now think of wheelchair Barbie without her wheelchair and how intimidating factor coming at you, crawling.
Oh, imagine that sound of just like these monster hands just pounding after you with these little tiny slug legs dangling in the.
Imagine the things that Real Doll has seen, and that's gonna freak her out.
Well, think about this. How strong are these men that use a Real Doll? Most of them are meek, mostly not good cardio. So let's really think about this stamina thing here. It's
Okay.
probably like 2 pumps.
We're looking at this right here. I look like their test demographic, right? I look like the guy that they are marketing Real Dolls for. All right, and I'm looking at you in the eyes virtually and saying there is no way that a wheelchair Barbie crawling at her freaks out Real Doll more than banging this.
That's
Like,
true.
he didn't even have to look up Real Doll. He just followed the link from a sponsored ad. Like he.
All right,
was like-
listen, they might have sent me a coupon. All right, I don't know. They have financing available. Can you imagine financing your girlfriend? Anyway.
Anyway, that's hilarious. Oh my god! All right, you know what, you guys? I think it's time for a vote. I think we gotta. The top two. This is gonna be a hard one. I'm gonna try to refrain from voting even, but all right, you guys. If you think Betty Spaghetti should be in the top 2? Raise your hand.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
All right, cool. Moving on. If you think Wheelchair Barbie has a shot in the top 2, raise your hand. All right, that's one for Wheelchair Barbie. If you think Raggedy Ann should be in the top 2, raise your hand.
I support your vote.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Ah, damn! No love for Raggedy Ann. I'll give her a pity vote. All right, if you think Real Doll should be in the final top 2, raise your hand. Oh, shit, you guys. All right, so it looks like it is between Wheelchair Barbie and Real Doll. And you know what that means? You guys watching at home, fighting in the comment section, you have to head right on over to my Instagram story at NotADamnCheese and vote for who you think is the true top #1 bare knuckle brawler of the dolls. And, you know, keep killing each other in the comments or something, I guess. Thank you, Allie and Josh and Bob, for fighting with me today.
Yay!
Yay.
Wheelchair Barbie.